Well, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome back. It's Paddy the Pintman Losty here. I left you excuse me. I left you in the last episode. Wish Paddy he got some nasty scratches. That's the important part. He got some nasty scratches and a little laceration to his arm, and I actually played on just after our last video, just thinking to myself, what I'll do is, I'll get to the end of the fever and I'll get him killed off, and what I'll do is, I will start a character afresh. Well, there's a Christmas miracle, and then there's this. We are just over a day later. Paddy seems to be doing okay. He's recovered. He doesn't seem to be suffering with fever. Yeah, it's still early days. It still can come, but as it stands, he seems to be okay. And I really don't know what to tell you. You do sometimes just get lucky with this game. You know, you can have times where you just get lucky. And some would say it's the luck of the Irish. Some would say it's the luck of Paddy the Pintman Losty. I don't know what to tell you, but all I can say is at the minute he's alive and kicking, and hopefully he's going to continue that way. But on the day that I just played on after our last video, I just took a few bits and pieces in the house down. You can see in here I took some furniture down and whatnot, and I equipped that lovely welding mask to him. But yeah, I took a few bits and pieces down, fortified everything, got that door all sorted, and I've literally just left the back door as ingress and egress, if you will. And yeah, he's ticking over alright, actually. We had a little bit of a random event just on that time that I was off not streaming. I was hoping, well, not hoping, but I thought he was going to die, and he seems to be tipping over. So he's going. And you're just watching a bit of TV here, get one of his skill points up. But there was a random event, as I was saying. It was a gunshot that went off, and we actually didn't have much banging and knocking on any of the doors, really. Went okay. No scares, and nobody went by, anything like that. Yeah, seems to be okay. I've gone in and I checked this house over here. I checked that house out, the burnt out one. Cleared out a few zombies in it, and then just cleared out a few other zombies around the area. But I did realise actually where those two came from in the last episode. Bizarrely, they were just standing here bumping into. I'll show you where we were talking about. They were standing just where. They were literally standing there, just walking into one another, back and forth, and yeah, he just didn't see them, just purely because of that perception range, because he was so tired. But yeah, as I said, it was stupid of me to take him out when he was that tired for, you know, someone that was knocking on a door in another house. Really, really silly, but needs must. I'm going to try and drag some of these over. It's just it's a big group. It's a little bit too close for comfort. And I don't want them springing on me early on. I think I've got her attention. Looks like it. I get two of their attention. That's worked out decent, actually. I might be able to nab this guy quickly over the fence. Perfect. This is a good little spree here. That worked out well. That means I can tackle this dude, no problem at all. I keep on doing that. I don't know if I'm used to the old mechanics of the game, but yeah, I keep doing it. Just swinging just that little bit too early, and it's obviously affected me in the last game. Oh yeah, I got some food from that house next door. I was meant to put that in the fridge, actually. Bit of beef jerky, do the job. Get that bad boy in there. Freeze it up. But we'll keep an eye on it anyway. If he catches the fever, he catches the fever. You just never know. With that lucky perk, you can't literally just random bits of luck. You can just get away with it, and it seems like we have. Ooh. I thought I seen one of them go in there earlier on. But this is the house. If you remember, my first episode, there was 2 zombies up in the bedroom that I just didn't fancy tackling. No point really tackling them. I was actually whatever room they were in. I thought to myself, they're just going to break out, and I'll be able to tackle them at another time when they're kind of separated. Someone's been in there, but where are they gone? I think they've gone the whole way through and out. Let's have a look-see. There's a big gang of them loitering around here, but it looks like they've... Yeah, there they all are down there. That's a gang we do not want to disturb. What I actually might do is I might hop in the car, beep them away from it. It's just a nasty little spot for them to be loitering about. A bit too close for comfort, if you do ask myself. So, let's hop in. Ah, wow. That's that plan ruined. Oh well. I was nearly sure we had fuel in it. I swear we checked it in the first episode and there was a drop of fuel in it, but oh well. We'll what we could actually do is we could just run past them, drag them away. Simple as. Yeah, one of the main issues with that underweight tray is it takes your weight down to there, and it really affects that pushback skill that you have, you know, of knocking them on the ground. So ordinarily it's a lot quicker just to tackle and knock them down. That was a good tackle, actually. There's a Trump supporter, make America great again. What a lula. Look at that hat there. Is there anything of interest over here to me? There's the funeral director. Busy man, I can imagine. Last few days been a busy period for him. I'll actually see if I can pinch this wagon. Yeah, I get it. Nah, no joy. But by Lord, I don't want to attract those other group down there. If anything, I want to be attracting them away from it. So, let's get our running shoes on. Get this gang out of my neighbourhood. Bit of a funeral going on beyond. Come on, lads. We're off to the pub. Maureen's got the fry on. Is that a cop car? 2 of them, beautiful. The cop cars are pretty awesome for basically one thing. Attracting very large gangs of zombies away from where you don't want them to be. And I will be paying them a visit at some stage, switching those sirens on, and it just attracts quite a lot and keeps them away from the old homestead. It does. Yeah, they followed me. That's good. That's what we wanted. Now, here we go. So the ability to hop those large fences, you just saw there, that was only added in the last update, and it's a good little trick actually to you know, get away from, you know, big gangs of zombies and whatnot. It's really, really handy. The only drawback to it is you can have times where it just really lets you down, and you end up falling on your arse and yeah, getting your ass gnawed off, which is a bit of a nuisance. We've not done too badly here. We got that big group of them away. There's definitely a zombie loitering around in there. I can hear him standing on glass. Yeah, you can basically just drag a big group of them away like that. Very, very simple little tactic. It's just going for a run around them, really. And yeah, keeps them away. But if you get one of those squad cars as well, one of those police cars, they're absolutely fantastic. You can just rally round town, really, pulling zombies away as you go. Anything in the mailbox? Hey, Mr. Mailman, where's my mail from my mailbox? Anyone know the tune? It was obviously this one making the noise. No goodies for us. Jay's leaving the telly on. It's as bad as leaving the immersion on. Bad as leaving the immersion on. Do with a few antidepressants, really. You know, bad mood. He's worried. He got gnawed, and he's just a little bit worried. Ooh. Mac and cheese. Oh wow. See, again, I know I've mentioned it before. I just sometimes feel that there's way too much food in the game on survival. For me, it needs to be like ultra rare, or extremely rare even. Because it's I can't get over how occupied all these houses are. Loads of them around. Get in there. Yeah, you could really do it. Oh, lovely pistol. But probably no magazine, of course. It's been a little bit of a sticking point with the developers here. It's very, very common to pick up one without a magazine. But my argument is, who went out and bought a pistol without a magazine? And you're not going to take the pistol without the magazine, are you? It's a bit annoying, but your weapons themselves in this game can be they can be good, but using them can be absolutely lethal as well. You just end up attracting tons of zombies to where you don't want them. Or you can just run to an area and fire off a few rounds, and you can drag quite a lot of them away. It's a double-edged sword, really. It's a great thing about this game. There's a lot of balance and counterbalance to the game, and yeah, just makes things that little bit more interesting, really. I'm going to pick up some of these planks, actually, while I'm here. Might as well. Get a few of the outside windows boarded up as well. I really ought to go into this house here and tackle those zombies. The banging is just a bit of a nuisance, to say the least. I'm really disappointed about that. We're going to have to see if we can find some fuel for that, really. It would be handy. It would be very handy to get a bit of fuel for that. I'm going to put a metal sheet on this window here, actually. Got it. And I'll put some planks on this window. Nicely done. Perfect. Yeah, neighborhood looking pretty clear. It's not too bad. But yeah, a bit of fuel wouldn't go amiss really for that car, especially for the helicopter event. It's really handy just to have that. And again, it just drags. You can drag quite a lot of the nuisance zombies away from your area if you've actually got a car. You can just basically rally around town until the helicopter disappears. Yeah, it just makes things a little bit easier for yourself. Yeah, we cooked up that rat in the last episode I'd done, or sorry, I cooked it up in the last gameplay I'd done before. I realised that he wasn't a dying man, but seems to be going alright. I'm going to fill that up again with some water. You all get in there. Pity about that pistol, actually. We could have done, yeah, we could have done with pistol just for, as I said, getting rid of those zombies out of the area and just making it a bit more secure down here. I was actually thinking about will I actually move from this location and maybe look at a different location set up for it. I actually don't think so. I think there's a good enough amount of trees around here. There's good enough amount of wood as well that I can pick up, and I can actually start thinking about putting up some walls around this back garden here to start some farming out there at some stage. And what I'll probably do is out on the porch out here over towards the windows, I'll probably build a wall around that as well, and it at least blocks off the front door, the two windows as well, from any bangs and knocks. It's an easily fortifiable house, really. It's in a good position. I don't see why we should leave. Now, I might go down here and try and tackle these. I'm not going to tackle them, but I'm going to absolutely try and get them away from here. And I might actually try and get near those squad cars, police cars. I think I'll tackle these three bodies here first. They're split up relatively well, so... Is there any fast ones? No. She's got the legs on him, definitely. She's definitely got the legs on him. See, if you had a few pots here as well, and you were, you know, the water shut off really early, you could just straight away start collecting water. That worked out well. Yeah, you could just instantly, you know, start collecting a bit of water there. Yeah, absolutely, you know, it needs a fire and whatnot to boil it off and make it safe to drink. But it's a really good start. That's again one of my top tips if you do start playing the game, is just get those pots, fill them up if you can early on, and yeah, it just works out. You know, pots, pans, all that good stuff. It all helps in the long run. Hello. She's had the face worn off her. She must have been at Bucks one night. Fair play. She got the shift. It's a lovely suit, sir. A well-dressed man. And how about yourself? I do like your hat. Hello there. Well, who knew they were going to have that amount of hair under there? What a gorilla. Gorillas in the mist. Now let's tip in here and see if we've got anything that's of use to us. I know there was a big gang over there, so that's why I'm creeping. I think they're out the back, really. No, there was one of them in there. Shit. Another Trump supporter. Oh shit, the front door. Yeah, they come out of, they were at the back of the house. Oh well, we'll just drag them away. It's actually quite good, it just clears the area out. Look at the sit of that lot. Wouldn't work on Duracell. Hey you, don't make it better. Oh, cutie pie. Come on, strike is down here. And sure, we'll play a game of hop on the wall again. Yeah, we got a good gang of them down here. Get down here, hop the wall again. Get over, you big lug, yeah. The zombies, they do have, you haven't played, they do have a fairly decent sense of direction to go around that, and the computer will take them back round that wall. At some stage it'll take them back round and they'll be back, but just breaking up those big groups is just a good objective to begin with, really. Not bad. Lovely stuff. They still not broke that door down. You can hear them within. They're still banging away on it. So, where are we at now? Did we... Got some planks, you can barricade. The propane torch, we're going to get rid of that as well. Again, I don't want to get caught out there with all this gear again and end up getting a bite off my backside. As it stands, I think we got really lucky. We got really lucky. As it stands, I'm not saying we're out of the woods yet. You know, we've still got some time here. It's looking okay that he's not suffering the ill effects of getting scratched by the zombies, but seem to be relatively okay at the minute, and hopefully it stays that way. Use these planks and barricade the front of that house again. As I was saying, yeah, we've got some trees down there that we can use. Absolutely, quite a few of them there. And I think what I'll do is, just from this point here, and then on that corner, I'll just put up a wall. I put it down to the other corner down here as well, and that blocks off these 3 points as well from direct attack. And do the same at the back, and yeah, you've got yourself a pretty decent fortified house there. Good spot in town, close to everything. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think it'll be a good spot to set up for the episode if we get out of the woods with this little fever. Fingers crossed, anyway. We did have a washing machine in here, and what I might do is, these are all looking pretty grim, so since we've got the time, I might actually just pop these in, get them all washed, and get them looking spiffing again. Perfect. When they're on, got plenty of water. Yeah, very important water in the game. Very, very important. What I might do is I might just start organising. You're going to see the OCD side of me now starting to come out about getting all this organised. I just hate the randomness of all of these. I like to cupboard for tins, food and things like that. Cupboard for bottles of water, things like that. I separate it all out. I've even sometimes got to the point I'm like, I'm not happy with that separation. I might actually separate it even further. I'll break it down into further into tins of vegetables, put them in another press, and so on and so forth. I just like it being organised. I see some people playing the game, and I just think to myself, oh my god. I was like, how do you play the game like that? Everything is here, there, and everywhere. And I'm like, oh, it's just painful to watch. It's really, really painful to watch. I just organise it like a normal house. It kind of just comes naturally. You just organise it like a normal house, don't you? But yeah, yeah. Like what I'll do with this one here, for example, that's going to be, you know, pots, pans, bread knives, all that kind of stuff. They're all going to be in this one, and yeah, then food in this corner here, and then your fridge, obviously. Once the power goes, and if I don't decide to set up with a generator, yeah, potentially use that, just continue using that as a fresh food storage. It's not a bad idea, but yeah, you could do with a bit of food actually. And what I'm actually trying to do here as well is, by, you know, keeping them well fed. A lot of people argue, oh, what, why? I'm trying to bring his weight up. You can see his weight is on the increase here, and I can never remember which one it is, but slow reader, where is it? Ah, yeah, underweight. That basically, once that hits, I think it's 80 or 76 or 77, it removes the effect of what it does to you, you know, that low pushback and whatnot. Just gets it all done again. And, well, let's pop this away. What I'm going to do, I'm going to drop all these clothes, ideally like a fire. But we're just going to drop all these clothes on the floor here. Let them dry out. They are going to stink. But what can you do? Let's see if we can catch a bit of TV anyway before we sign off. Wonderful. Let's have a little sit down. These are really important early on to get on. Just get your skills up really easy, and yeah, it's a good idea to hit them early on. But anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there this evening, folks. I just wanted to put another video out because the miraculous survival of Paddy Losty, it would seem, has happened. Don't ask me how, but it's happened. And stick him in bed and see if he survives through to the morning. That really will be the test. If he can survive, let us see. I was going to end it there, but let's see. It might give me a nice end to it, an intro to our next series. Paddy Losty, what a man. He's just lives his life to the full. Lives his life to the full. Yeah, he seems to be doing pretty okay actually. It's really frustrating if you play through and you think, oh, I'm out of the woods, and then literally at the last point before you can, you know, catch that fever, it strikes you down. Wow, he's still going. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. And my name's Paddy the Pintman, Losty, and I'll catch you again in the next episode. As always, you like the video, stick a like in there, subscribe, and if you've got any feedback, top tips or anything, let me know. Thanks very much, guys. All the best.